All right, y'all. One thing about me is I'm nobody's gatekeeper. If there's a hidden gem out there that I can expose y'all to, I'm going to do it every time. Because why wouldn't I? Let's face it, there's a lot of smelly people out there. So if I could do my part, introduce y'all to some new fantastic fragrances to help uplift the hygiene of the world, I'm going to do that every time, right? So one of the most not talked about, least talked about fresh scents out there to me that's mind blowing because this is probably one of the best fresh scents in the world is from the house of Mason Margiela, the replica line, When the Rain Stops. This scent, definitely my top three of my favorite fresh scents in my collection, and I own a lot. So if y'all want to know more about When the Rain Stops, meet me on the other side of the intro. We'll talk about it. All right, y'all, welcome back to Wear the Spirit. Today, I want to talk about probably the most least talked about fantastic fresh scents out there that I don't really see nobody talking about it, no influence. I don't really see anybody talking about it, and this is concerning to me because as a fragrance influencer, you always want to put your best foot forward and give the people the best you got. And to me, one my probably my top three, two or one fresh fragrances is When the Rain Stops because this right here, when I got my nose on this, it changed me. Definitely got me really, really want to. I like that. Let me know that I'm a fresh scent type of person when I smelt this. Because at this point, I didn't really know anything smelt this good. I didn't know anything could smell this good when I smelt it. And how I got it was I got it as a sample, as a throw-in sample when I bought. When I made the mistake of buying by the fireplace, yeah, one of the worst scents I ever had. I don't even want to get into that because it puts me in a bad mood. But by the fireplace is horrible. I don't know why any influences suggest that to you. Why would you want to smell like a fire, like by wood burning fire? By like who wants to smell like that? Weird. Anyway, but I got that, and I got they doing a sample of this, right? So immediately when I first smelled by the fireplace, I was disgusted with myself for blind buying that. Yeah, know how I do. I do it all the time. It's I gotta seek help, I guess. But I made up for it when I put my nose on a sample of When the Rain Stops. It blew me away, literally. Probably when I smelt it at the time. You know, they say you don't always remember everything, but you remember how something made you feel. And when I smelt this, it made me feel like I've never smelled nothing better in my life. Like this was so refreshing. Like it's hard for me to even explain to you how good this scent is until you get your nose on it, right? I guess I'll start off with the main accords to just kind of give you an idea what the main accords are. And the main accords are, let me see, is aquatic, woody, green, ozonic, rose, aromatic, mossy, earthy, fresh, and citrusy, right? Fire, right? The notes on it are top notes are green notes, bergamot, pink pepper, top notes. The middle notes, water notes, let me see, rain notes, Turkish rose, jasmine. The base notes are pine tree, moss, and patchouli. I listen, I just give y'all the notes so y'all kind of get an idea of it. But for me, this is what this smells like. This smells like say you're in the Maldives, and I've never been in the Maldives, but I'm imagining the Maldives has some very fresh, crisp, fresh air, right? And that's what this smells like. Fresh, the most fresh, crisp, fresh air you ever smelled in your life, right? A lot of us live in a city or we live somewhere where there's a lot of pollution, so you don't really get the joy of smelling fresh air a lot. But when you do, you know it because it's a wonderful smell. One of my top smells in life was fresh air. Like I love the way that smells. So this smells like fresh, crisp air with a hint of the most luxurious uh this laundry detergent. Like say if you bought a $1,000 bottle of laundry detergent, that's what this smells like. Fresh, crisp air and very expensive, luxurious laundry detergent. So refreshing. Like, and this is unisex, so men and women can wear this. But listen, this right here is you're gonna get so much compliments when you walk by people smell like this, especially in the heat when it projects off you. Now, what I will say, this is not the beast mode performer that I would like, but this ain't expensive. You could probably get this for less than $100 on discount sites, right? So you can't really expect too much of a beast mode for it, but just reapply it if you have to. But this Oh my goodness. It's like, Mason Margiela, the most hype fragrances they get is Jazz Club, which is okay. I like Jazz Club. It's not nothing to blow me away. And By the Fireplace, for God knows why. I don't know why people like By the Fireplace. But they fresh scents from this line, from the replica line, are tremendous. And this ain't the only one. On a date, there's a few other ones that are tremendous that gets really no love from the fragrance community. And I don't know why, but I'm gonna change that because When the Rain Stops is one for the ages. I promise you, you have to have this in your collection, especially for the summertime. When you put this on in that heat and it makes it jump off your skin, you're gonna be the star of the show wherever you go. So, like, listen, you need to have this in your collection. I like. I don't even know what else to say to y'all. Y'all need When the Rain Stops. Go ahead and go buy Stops by Sephora. Go get it. Go get your nose on it. Buy a sample. Or this is definitely blind buy safe. Go ahead, just pull the trigger. Don't even worry about it. When it comes, you come back to my comments and tell me I was right, because y'all know y'all gonna love this scent. When the Rain Stops, one of the most underrated, underappreciated fresh scents out there. To me, it's my number one, right, probably next to Meteore. I love Meteore, but I probably reach for this more than I do Meteore. Sometimes I layer it when I'm feeling fancy. But listen, When the Rain Stops, you have to get in your collection. I don't even know what else to say to y'all, but yeah, get this in your collection, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next video.